What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, move on to treat, yeah. Keep listening.
A joke. You didn't even let me get to it. Hello and welcome into the Tuesday edition of your show. Oh, I'm your out of breath host. My name's Carrie. Welcome to the party that is, dare I say, the most hyper local show you're ever going to see as far as the internet goes, originating out of Saskatoon. 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, we go live here. And it's so much fun. And it's fun because literally up until about 5 seconds ago, I was running around, plugging stuff in, high-fiving guys, telling Brando how much I love him, trying to figure out our lives because we just spent almost 3 hours. For sure, we're definitely have to redo all that. I'm talking to you, yes, you handsome man.
Yep, a little bit.
Shining Force 3. Maybe that's something we could do off air. Come back in for that last battle. You're the best. Okay, love you, buddy. Yeah, the old Twitch stream was rolling. We do Shining Force 3 on Tuesdays. And because it went so long, we were right up against it for start time for all this stuff going on right now. But we're here, and we're sweating, and I just realized I got my He-Man outfit on because it was cold, and now it's not cold anymore. Either way, welcome to it. This is where we come to make the world a better place. Spread the good word of treating others how you want to be treated. The golden rules, we call them. And in a world that continually gives us all the finger nonstop, it's nice to, put that positivity out there and see if they still give us the finger. And at times I feel like we're doing a little bit better each and every day. So thank you for being a part of this dream and this journey. And also to double thank you, we have a camera here. And yeah, this is really good. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that. There it is. That's a good looking puppy. Whew. Marge, you're the best, buddy. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly presented to you by our fantastic pals over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They have a greeting dog named Leroy. Leroy's got a bed right beside the door, so when you walk in, he hops up and he goes to work. He walks you to the till, says, hey, say hi to my mom and dad. His mom and dad own the place. They run it. They are Mike and Rochelle, two of the greatest human beings you will ever meet. Fantastic Saskatoonians, love them to death. And their business, local, all those things we're looking to support now more than ever. This is the epitome of that, okay? So you give Leroy a little pet, and then you start your shopping. Maybe your animal needs some toys. They got 2 walls and 2 aisles, I believe, full of toys for you to choose from. You can bring your dog right in. They can pick them right off the wall. It's fantastic. They also have a bunch of treats right when you walk in all over the place. They got giant buckets full of them, to the point where Margaret just helps herself. I always like to compare it to Grandma when she's shopping at the produce store, testing the grapes a little bit before, you commit to a full bag. And they don't, that's the beauty of Mike and Rochelle. They understand, like, no, it's fine. She can have a treat. It's okay. Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, bones on sale, on special. So you can load up and treat your animal to some lovely bone time, if you will. And then you move through to the back. You got the fridges, okay? The fridge is full of all the raw foods your heart desires. If you're looking to change your animal's diet, they got you there. Maybe your pup got into a little bit of dirt. Maybe your pup is a little bit dirty, needs a little spa time. They got you covered there, too. They have a spa right in the back, second to none. Pick your pup up, throw him into the basin, harness him down, and then you wash. You scrub, you rinse, you blow dry, all contained within one spot. It's absolutely fantastic. And I cannot say enough good things about this lovely, lovely spa. And then they got the buckle-up collars and leashes with all your favorite TV shows and cartoons and all the other stuff. It's all there, too. And they got the crates, they got the beds. You're getting the point now. Everything you need and more is there for you. And if that's not enough, still, you're looking for more. Well, they're open after hours and on weekend, thanks to Chris and Kirsten. So, after hearing all of that, we love and appreciate our friends over there so much. And we are always happy to send new people their way. If you're looking to support a local business run by really, really good people, this is the one for you. Head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done. Well done, everybody. A bunch of people coming through here today. We were talking to Uncle Brando earlier. We got LB on the ones and twos. He's been working on the Twitch studio, which is looking very, very good. I got my main man, Rabinoli Holy Cannoli, over here hanging out. We actually dressed. We coordinated quite well. Noel, come up here for a second. I'm show everybody how we planned this out. By the way, he's got this artwork behind me. If you guys like the Trailer Park Boys at all. That's our main guy, Ricky, right there. That's sweet. Look at these outfits. Whoa, we look like we're in a super, super cool rap group.
I wish I got the memo.
Hey, if you guys did, how many people actually have something rainbow ready to go?
Oh, all the time.
Do not.
That's one. That looks like see? If you're wondering who we're talking to, it is our theme of Tuesdays around here. Mondays, we check in with old friends. We do fantasy Zooms with Boone. We check in with Cal, our buddy the Seahawk. A new episode, Recovery of Cal, 6 days away next Monday. Wednesdays, we go all the way around the world for the All the Way Around table, which is very fun. Checking in with our friend Adrian Belarjon and the rest of the crew there, Mr. Baseball and Coach Kamatu. Thursdays, we check in with CTV's Matt Young, as well as Johnny Factoid, and another fantasy Zoom with Boone. And Fridays, we have a Friday Fun Table. But Tuesdays, this is why I love this show so much. It's different every time. Each day, different hosts, different sort of themes. But there's only one that has an intro made. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All in Eggs Podcast. Say hello to Uncle Mike the Barber and Matt from all the Bags.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got, boys. I don't know if you can hear me
That's
struggling.
all you got? That's amazing.
Do you need an asthma inhaler?
Yeah, and I need a shower. And I need a lot of things.
Some
right now.
electrolytes, maybe?
That'd be great too. I did fill up my. Oh, look, I left my water cup. Here's where we're gonna start because this is. I have one cup that I use for water all the time. This is my water cup. I have 100 other cups in the house, and none of them I will drink water out of except for this cup. To the point where I say I need. Oh, hold on, watch this. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Zelda humor.
Nice.
That's good stuff. I brought the water for this within my water cup. Do you guys have a cup exclusive to water that you only use, or am I the dumbass that does that?
I wouldn't say exclusive to water, but I definitely have a go-to cup. I mean, predominantly my drink of choice, I guess, is water. So 90% of the time there is water in it.
Sorry, what's the line? You're saying whiskey wrong?
Yeah. I miss spoke there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But you definitely have a cup.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
I have activity-specific cups, and I feel like that's super normal for an adult to do. So if I'm like going to bed, I like a cup with a lid because I'm a baby and I'm gonna spill that shit. Or
Big
like
long straw.
yeah, like I've got cups for different stuff, but mostly drinking water. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of in between. Like for water, we've got a certain style of glass that, of course, Aaron picked out that are nice, and they got these little like fleur de lis on them or whatever.
Yes.
They're real nice. So for water, that's what we use. For coffee, I like my Into Eternity mugs because they're the perfect size and they're kind of my go-to.
Love it already.
But yeah, I'd say other than that, I used to have a fork that was like my go-to fork. But again, like Aaron's trying to turn me into an adult, and we got like matching cutlery.
Stop
and stuff.
trying to ruin a perfect man.
I know.
Right?
But yeah, so now we've got matching cutlery, so I don't have access to that.
So
Few to
they're
choose
all
from.
your favorites, or all your
Well,
least
yeah, I
favorites?
guess you could say that. Yeah.
I do the same thing. We, like the cutlery set will come with like the small forks, salad forks, or dessert forks.
Get out of here.
And then the
ice cream fork
dinner
around
forks.
here.
No, I like the small fork.
Yeah.
It's not like it's tiny. It's not like it's a baby fork.
I'm picturing a normal small fork.
Small in comparison
normal, it's-
to the bigger ones that are also in the set.
I have a small jaw, I think, and so the small.
Yeah.
I would say in general for cereal, I prefer like rather than a big old soup spoon, I like having kind of a smaller spoon. Same with ice cream because for one, then I don't wolf it down so
This is
fast,
true.
and yeah, it's nice to have
Quantity
the smaller size.
control.
Yeah,
I've been
quantity
forking
control.
ice cream a lot lately. Using a
Really?
fork.
You see, that offends me, sort of.
Yeah.
That's why I bring it up. Come at me, bro.
It would be fine, like if say you scoop it with a scoop into a bowl
No,
and then you're using a
that's-
fork.
well, this is
but
what
what
the
I
whole
don't
thing
like is now you go and open up the ice cream and now there's fork marks on. Yeah, like
Pre-forked?
Yeah, I don't care for
Don't
that.
make me go grab the peanut butter ice cream I got in the freezer right now. That has it's like waves. seams from the fork going through, and it's
like
all
a chicken got in there.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know why I started using the fork, but it's the small fork, and it's my ice cream fork. I use it for ice cream. Now, the reason I brought up the cup thing is because this cup, and I want to know if anyone else is as committed to cups as I am. This was the old Dufferin Avenue house. My brother lives there now. In the hot tub. This is my hot tub cup because you can take a normal cup, but it's not that big. And back in my drinking days, I need my hot tub cup because I could put this much vodka in here, and the other cups you can only put in that much. So it'd be vodka up to here, and then a little stuff for color and some ice, and that was my hot tub drink. And I'd sit there, drink 2 of those, and then go to sleep. Clearly there's a reason I don't drink anymore. But the point being, I took this cup from Dufferin Avenue through 2 different houses into this house. I don't know how it's here, but I just realized it deserves a spot.
And it's returned to Dufferin Avenue.
Isn't that funny?
Did it used to have like coloring on the outside? Like,
No.
was it like a?
It's always been blue like that.
It's always been that kind of.
Da-da-dee-da-da-da. Yeah, right
Really?
there. That's the one.
Because I have a whisk that used to be Star Wars themed until I put it in the dishwasher.
You know,
Whisk?
I had
Now
a
it's
whisk.
blue. It had like R2D2 on the handle, like just screen printed.
Okay.
That lasted like
there's not a lot
2
of
washes.
Not a lot of
opportunity
space,
for
to
customization on a
It would
whisk.
be kind of cool if it was like all on the actual whisk parts, and then if it was spinning around, you saw some sort of stop
There you go.
animation.
I would be into that. Yeah.
I don't think it's probably possible.
No.
Whatever.
Not
Gimmick.
yet.
I smoke a lot.
Gimmick utensils never work out. I had a Star Wars toaster. It was a Darth Vader toaster. And we put your toast in, then it would burn like the face of Darth Vader and say Star Wars on it. And it lasted like 2 pieces of toast.
And just
No.
every time it came out, it was Jesus.
Just worse.
Like, what the hell? This isn't Darth Vader. This is Jesus again.
The opposite.
Somebody with a
what the
Jesus
heck?
toaster is like,
Yeah.
Why
fuck,
is it Darth Vader? This seems very odd.
Super joke.
But I love that thing. It was like Darth Vader's head. Like it was super sweet. And it just could not perform. Like this thing was not toasting. I'm pretty sure it had like black markers in it. It was just like stamping with black. But it looked great in the kitchen. So it had a spot there, but it wasn't my. So I had my working toaster, and then beside it was the gimmick toaster, just for like. What's
that
it
is
called?
luxurious to have a like
I'm a designer, man. I'm a
toaster
designer.
that's
guy.
just performative, like not.
I don't know why people don't hire me to design their home decor. Like Star Wars toasters,
Yes.
you know that thing's not going to work. You know it's a gimmick, but my God, it's the centerpiece for the kitchen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
So-
toaster that most speaks the personality.
I had that along with my Kylo Ren mug, and I had another like Rebel mug. I had so many Star Wars themed gimmicks in my kitchen. It was fantastic. And then I fell in love and changed my whole life and lost everything. And now here I am looking for the gimmicks again. Full circle.
So
Isn't it
this
beautiful?
Just me, or like in the '90s, were toasters like? Did it get out of hand? Where I feel like there was like bagels, like larger
Specific toasting
areas,
devices.
and then there was
Yeah.
the like toast. Like I feel like there was like about 6 different slots or whatever.
You know
I don't
what
really
it was?
know where.
I feel like we could map this out, fellas. Like you start with the 2-piece toaster. Probably wasn't even a 2-piece. The 1-piece, where it was just 2 things like this, and you put the piece of bread in the middle, and then it go clap, and then it have like burning coils on the other side,
yeah.
and that's sort of like the first toasters, if you will. And then they went to 2 at a time. And then I think the biggest sort of change to the toaster life was the 4-slice toaster. Once you start doing
Wow,
that, you're
it's
doubling.
living.
You're doubling the
Boy,
toast.
it makes sense,
And-
especially if you have a family.
Yeah, and like I love that. But then it turned into, all right, now we got big enough slots for bagels, and then now we got front door toasters, and now you're cooking your $8 chicken fingers, the good kind, inside those toasters. Then frickin' Julian comes out with a stick and whacks it, and it's the good kind. You're eating your chicken fingers off the ground.
This is toaster technology that like the world wasn't ready for.
I love this.
I bought it for my partner like ages ago. He really liked hot dogs, but it was a toaster specific for hot dogs. So it had like,
the
To
meat
cook
or the
hot dogs or the
the-
buns?
yeah. So it was sort of Pac-Man shaped. So it was like a bun that you opened up, but didn't like tear in 2 pieces. So that went down, or 2 of those. Toast the bun, and then it had just circular ones with different elements
Wait,
for
do
doing
that
the hot
again?
dogs.
we need to get a reel.
So like
2.
like this, the hot dog goes in,
Okay.
Okay.
and it would pop out.
Once it's cooked.
Once it's cooked,
Once
yeah.
it's cooked. So it doesn't pop out till it's ready.
No, it goes in cold,
Yeah.
gets
Comes out.
hot, pops out. And then the
Hold on.
buns.
So you take a raw dog.
you raw dog the toaster, yes.
I think let's just keep going.
I'm just trying to keep score at home. So what we're doing here, we got 2 hot dog buns.
Yes.
Opened up. Flopped in, toasted.
Flopped in,
At
toasted.
the same time, we have
Yeah.
2 hot dogs inside hot dog sort of containers.
These were we're going like this for like so that people at home
Okay.
will understand.
Yeah.
So
But it was
visually
like
in the
toaster,
top.
like it was going down. Yeah.
Okay, where's all the hot dog grease go? Like, where's all the drippings?
Okay, so this is the sad part of the story.
Oh, I hate it already.
I gave my partner, this was my business partner back in the day. I gave him this toaster, and at no point, the years later that we were in business together, was he ever like, Derek, you should come over for hot dogs and see how this whole thing works.
God. You didn't even
So-
get to enjoy?
No, but in his,
You didn't get to see it in action? Do you even know if it worked?
I never got to see it in action. He said it worked. He took it to the lake, and he said it's changing my life at the lake.
Yeah.
But another year for Christmas, I bought him a. It wasn't a toaster. It was like a George Foreman grill.
Oh, I love my
just
oh,
for
so
making
good.
breakfast sandwiches.
Oh,
So it had a cup for an egg. It had like another thing for like your ham, and it like closed all together. And I bought it for him thinking like, you're gonna use this once and never want to clean it. But it's next to the hot dog one, and his lake life is now just like McMuffins and hot dogs. And yeah, he's gonna live to
created-
be 200 years old.
You created the perfect lake life for him.
I did, yeah. So him being happy is just because of me.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would demand a cut of those dogs.
I did get an egg McMuffin. He brought that to
I
the
don't care.
office.
That's whatever. Like, yeah, sure, sweet. I had a George Foreman grill. I lived off that thing.
Yeah, I had a
I
good run,
cooked
too.
everything in that Foreman grill. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I want to know how these things were cooked. Like, as a guy who would like a crispier dog, like, are we talking?
I think you're getting that out of the
You
toaster.
think you get a little crisp?
Yeah, just because like imagining like an element from the outside cooking it. I don't think this was like
it's a dry heat.
yeah,
you know?
like chefs
You're
like
not getting penetration.
you're not getting the same penetration. Yeah. But the yeah, like if you cook hot dogs as a job, like don't fear this device is like taking your job. I don't think it did a very good job. Like
We're talking about a friendly or like trendy type of hot dog, cooking. I've really fallen into using the air fryer.
Oh, hell
And then
yeah. Oh,
what you do is
yes.
you do a kind of a web or a cross,
Butterfly.
a
Yes.
score
Oh,
of the
score
outside.
dogs.
You pop it in the air fryer, and there's just so much caramelization
Yes,
on the
there is.
outside. It's
Who
pretty sweet.
lives
Yeah.
by that is Coach Kamatu, our buddy Mazer.
Oh, nice.
Mazer loves scoring the dogs.
Yeah.
He's a
Why would you
huge
not
fan
want
of
more flavor?
it. Well, see, it's not that; it's the work. Like, I want to get the dog here, cooked here.
yeah.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to.
Are you a boiled wiener kind of guy?
I don't
Microwave?
care. I
It
don't
doesn't
care. I'll
matter.
take
a dog's
dogs.
a dog.
A dog is a dog, dude.
Okay.
I'll eat any. Like, I want, like, one of my dreams is to compete at the Coney Island Nathan's Famous Hot Dog. I want to take on Joey Jaws Chestnut. I want to do the whole gimmick of gulp, 2 dogs, dunk, buns, gulp, puke in my mouth, push it down, gulp, gulp. I want to do the whole thing.
Yeah, we used to really be into that, and I think Kobayashi was
Oh,
one of the, he was,
Kobayashi.
like, one of the
Remember that?
greats.
Do you,
And
remember, do you remember his big thing? You go ahead. I'll jump in after.
either way, he was explaining it.
So
Basically,
excited.
he takes his stomach, and it's like you're treating it like a Tetris, like board or whatever,
Make
where you
room,
just like
push it
just,
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes in sideways with the dog?
Yeah, exactly. And then you spin it around.
It's not sideways. It's
I
actually
don't
one of these
know.
pieces. It's this way, down, this way.
He hiccups
Put it
and
to the
it
left,
shifts
yeah.
it and
Dog
flips it.
leg.
Kobayashi. So he got kicked off the tour. Hey, there was a big, huge issue because there's supposed to be Jaws versus Kobayashi, the 2 biggest in the world, back to back. And then Kobayashi signed a deal with like a different, not Nathan's hot dogs, like a full on, like, I'm representing these dogs. And the entire, like, the only place on earth where you can go to competitively eat hot dogs and have people acknowledge it. They're like, dude, if you're not eating our dogs, you can't compete in our contest. And he's like, whatever, F you, I'm Kobayashi. And he went like beside the stage and went dog for dog with Jaws. Like, it was a whole thing. They had the cameras, did this whole thing. And then he was no longer welcome, if you can imagine.
He got
to the-
blackballed.
big time because he signed with a rival dog. So Kobayashi never been seen again. You notice how he just disappeared?
I didn't know why, and
You don't follow competitive eating enough. He just disappeared.
I'm just surprised that you know this much about competitive eating
It's
and
pretty
more
impressive.
specifically the hot dog circuit in
I can
competitive
tell you-
on
eating.
this stage, 23 years.
I can tell you with confidence that I was chasing the chicken nugget record for most chicken nuggets in 2 minutes or something like that. And I did the math. because I wanted to do it on air at the old place. So like, I want to take a shot. This will be pretty funny. Like, boss will love this. It's going to be social media. He'll be so happy. Like, this is the only way I'll do social
Checking all
media.
the
If you
boxes.
bring me like 420 packs of nugs, I need about, if I'm doing 80 nugs, I'd need at least 40 barbecue sauce. Has to be barbecue sauce dunkers. Sorry, sauce if you don't want to be a competitive eater. I need my
Interesting. So
dunkers.
you add additional calories, just like you wouldn't go with the water, or
Not with nuggets. Like, and the only reason I say this is because since I was like 8 years old, 20 nuggets was my go-to. Like, I don't care what anything else. Give me 20 nugs.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't eat 20 nugs. Like, oh, really?
family pack.
You're right. I can only eat 40. Give me another 20. Load them up. So I do all the math, and it turns out you have to eat, it was like about a nugget and a half per second. That's sort of what it worked out to. I forget the
then
exact numbers and all the
You're
other
double
stuff.
fisting then.
You're
You
so
have to
you're
eat,
so
like,
you're
quad fisting.
like you're going.
kind of like 3.7 chews per.
Like you're breaking it all
small-
down for sure.
yeah.
This is like a full-on DX break it down moment. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can do this. I know I can do this. And then they just canceled the whole gimmick. Like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. It's like, what do you mean? We don't want to. I think it was like money. We don't want to spend money on this or whatever.
So
Something
I've
dumb.
been training this whole time for nothing.
$8 to spend on nuggets. They didn't want to do it.
Who knows?
Is
Point
there
it
like a
didn't happen.
parallel food group that you could put some of your training into to compete?
No, I'm a one-trick pony.
Nuggets or nothing.
Nuggets or nothing. When you live that nugget life for so long and you finally have that door, you're like, I got to bust through that
Will you
door.
take nuggets over tenders, or would you go tender over nugget?
For
Either.
enjoyment or
Either.
speed?
Enjoyment.
Tenders.
Tenders for me.
Nug life.
You're a nug life?
No, I don't know. I just had to say
Thank you for
nug
a tender
life.
guy.
It's like thug life, but it's nug life. I haven't had a chicken nugget in I don't know how long.
Healthy eater.
And well, yeah, I mean, I guess to a point. So
Get outta
are these
here.
Hold on,
specific?
hold on.
Are these
I bet
specific
you he
to
makes-
McDonald's?
No, I
chicken
don't-
nuggets?
I bet you make your own nuggets.
We have made. I would call them chicken fingers, I guess.
Sure.
You probably,
But
you made
have-
tenders.
We know how
like
much you
chicken
hate
breast.
nuggets,
Sure, yeah,
obviously.
tenders,
Yeah, you would
yeah.
never allow nuggets, but you'll
But
make
you
chicken
cut
fingers.
one tender into 3 pieces, and it's a friggin' nugget, right?
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You do need to bread it as well with some.
Well, yes, sorry.
It's not a
like a
nugget
nugget's
if you
going to be
don't
like
bread it.
ground chicken that like is shaped. And
right. Come out of a
I think it's
tube of
mostly
some
beak
kind.
and brain, to be
Yeah.
quite honest. but-
Feather.
The
A lot of
flavor,
Feather.
feather.
Yeah, there's a high percentage of feather in there.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
You're talking about one of my favorite foods here.
Sorry.
Like, there's just
I-
a little
I
bit of
don't mean to
respect on it, all right?
I
Let's just
apologize.
Just a little bit.
I apologize.
Nuggets are
This
delicious.
body is built by nuggies.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
I
wanna get that
yeah,
out there.
I like I like
Competitive
chicken.
eating, is there anything, I think we've talked about this numerous times now, but I always like asking people, if you were to competitive eat, it's more of just a what's your favorite food, but if you think deeply, is there one that you could compete with as far as foods go? Like, is it a pie eating contest? Is there anything where you're like, I know I could put a dent into something?
You like.
Or are y'all just a bunch of jabronis who just
well,
aren't
I'm
good at
kind
eating?
of a lightweight. Like anything potato related, that fills me up way too
That'd be
fast.
hard,
so
yeah.
fries, poutines,
Yeah,
stuff like
not
that. Like
happening. I'm with you there.
maybe I find sometimes like pizzas. You know, I can have a never-ending appetite. So I'd say pizza's the closest, but everyone can do that. So
Not everyone. Not everyone. I've eaten about 4 pizzas in the last week, by the way. Go ahead.
I put exactly 10 seconds of thought into this.
That's all we need.
I'm gonna say hash browns, just because
Potatoes.
I love
Interesting.
hash browns.
see, not a chance.
Hold
for me.
on.
I-
No?
Hold on. How we prepping the hashies? Let's go. Talk us through it. What's your favorite hash?
Well, if I get to make the rules,
Yeah.
I would like some McDonald's hash browns, and then I'm just gonna have like regular like shredded hash
Shut up,
browns.
Albie. Back to the booth.
Have some of the dollars that they have at like the grain fields and whatnot.
Yeah.
I would be like a
what are those- what are
hash
those called,
brown
loonies?
buffet.
Smorgasbord.
Are those loony,
I call
loony
them,
browns?
yeah. That's why I have
silver
been calling
dollar
them.
browns or whatever
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah, I
I
forgot
love those.
about those.
Well, people stopped making them.
Yeah, and it would be like a tiered kind of thing, like round 1, round 2, round 3. But yeah, and then I'm just there for the love of the game. Like
You
I
sound
may
like me with
never
nuggies,
win
man. Yeah.
Right.
a trophy, but I'm getting a really healthy meal of just potatoes.
In
that have been
hash
fried.
browns, you're at a breakfast restaurant. They give you shredded or cubed.
Yeah,
What
which
do
way you
go
going?
with?
Great question.
Shredded every time.
It's
Cubed.
Fantastic.
That's not like I don't actually consider those hash browns. If you're not in a patty, $1 or shredded. Like what are you? You're fries. You're fries that didn't make the cut.
Poor potatoes getting run down on yet again because it's so versatile.
Yes.
Uncle Mike, what are you eating?
What are you eating?
What are you eating?
Salad? I don't know.
What?
Arugula
salad
and kale.
Vinaigrette.
Nice Caesar, maybe a
Welcome to the
Greek
first
salad. Give me
annual
a bowl.
salad eating contest. We have Uncle Mike here. No one else wants to challenge him for the title of
Winner.
best salad eater.
4 years in a row. Thank you very much. I don't know.
No one else wanted to
I don't-
consume it.
One leaf, I win again.
Whole radishes. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that like
carrots?
I normally overindulge in, like
Ice cream.
pistachios. I don't know. like I, it's usually late at night. And I'm like, I need a snack.
I think we finally found the one thing that the manliest man on earth can't roll with.
Yeah, that's
He
Hey,
can't
whoa, whoa.
roll with competitive
Whoa,
eating.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that's
I
not
didn't
the
say
question
I
you
couldn't.
asked. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
right.
Thank you, Barber.
I thought we were there for a second. We finally had him. One thing we were better than
no.
You don't get me like that, Gary.
All right.
He's
Not
still
today.
beating us in traditional eating competitions.
Dude,
but
he's
if it
beating
was
us in
his
everything.
choice-
The whole point is he beats us at everything in life. We were looking for the one thing where we could get him. The whole first part of this episode was to get that moment.
So
Well,
I did
still
find, kind of in the vein of like excessively overeating one thing, I did find it's probably a hack and probably doesn't count because I don't do buns on my burgers, but I can consume multiple more burgers than I can now because I use a
No
lettuce
buns.
bar.
Yeah, that is quite the trick.
Little better.
Adding salad and
It's a trick,
taking away the
guys.
buns
Little
gets
bit
you
better.
more buns.
Chicken wings, I don't know. Chicken wings, I really enjoy chicken
Yeah,
wings.
me
And
too.
when I sit down for chicken wings, it's always like there's never enough.
Yeah, we're not
So
stopping.
realistically, if
That's
you
a good
wanted to
one. Good
put
answer.
something not in my like crazy Uncle Mike eating freaking vegetable, I'm gonna eat a fucking pool full of salad, you know, chicken wings would probably be the thing because I can crush chicken wings, and you know, you order 3 pounds, it's like that should be tons, and then you get them and you're done. It's like it's never enough.
Yeah.
That happens here every single Rider game. LV, how many times, I guess you don't have your mic, but yell to the window. How many times have we said on air, well, we should just order some more Bugsies? Every time. Every single time. We get our game day feast on the 13th Melon. This Friday, by the way, new episode. Who are they playing? Riders? Argos. Win, and you're hosting a playoff game? First in the division. It's apparently very important. I don't care. I'm just there for the wings. And the... Okay, whatever. Yeah, sure. What he said. Every time they send us 2 orders of wings off of this passport that you can pick up at either Bugsy's location, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights. And the second we crush them, within like 10 minutes on the air, we sit there and we're like, okay, should we do it? Because you can order through Skip the Dishes and or Uber Eats. Just head to Smitty's. Find the wings at the Smitty's, plain wing in the memo, put in the ones that you want off of your passport. Again, 69 different flavors to try, and they will come to your door every Tuesday and Thursday. Today is Tuesday. On your way home today, stop by Markham Mall or Lawson Heights, Bugsy's location. You get over half price off your order of wings. So you can walk in and you can say, I'm on this top page right here. I want all these. And they'll come and it'll be over half price. That's the right word, right? So you're going to be saving over the amount of money that half price would be. It's insane. Go get all that done. Get that thing stamped. Win the Matt from all the bands in cock form shirt right here, the ruckus cock they call him, shredding on the amplifier. I did the 69 at Bugsy's. I say this every time, and I mean it every time. It is an aphrodisiac in shirt form, okay? When you walk into rooms with this shirt on, people look at you different. They look at you lustfully. They dream about those chicken wings flying around, knowing that you've crushed 69 different flavors. Just saying, I don't know any guy that wouldn't want that. So say hello to our friends over at Bugsy's. Get the wings going, join the wing crew, have all of the fun. Oh, man.
If someone's coming up to me like, how's it going, big guy, while I'm wearing that shirt, I'm like, I don't have time for romance. I'm here for wings. Like, get out of my face.
You know how this is going. Just
How was
stay out
that
of
for
my
a
way.
segue, though? Wings right in.
Perfect,
And
yeah.
I didn't even really plan it. Yeah.
You were
felt
speaking from the heart.
I was, because I was like, what's one thing, what's going to appease these guys? Something greasy that I don't normally, you know, that I can eat a lot of.
Yeah, you
Like,
had
okay,
2
frickin'
thoughts:
chicken
wings and lettuce wrapped burgers.
Glad you're able to dumb it down for us.
You want to
Forget arugula. He did say arugula.
Take the vegetables out of it. I also do a burger bowl. So you put your fries in the bottom. You put the burgers on top. You put all your fixins and you chop that stuff up.
I like the way this sounds.
It's delicious.
This
So
sounds
that's
very
another,
delicious.
you know,
It's a
I
deconstructed
still,
burger, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I still put lettuce in there because that's,
Of course,
I would have
that's
that
a
on
topping.
a normal burger.
Yes.
but delicious as well.
That sounds great.
Every time we start this show, every time when I'm running up with 2 seconds to go, it's like, what are we going to talk about? I really need to just, I already don't worry, but I give it like a 1 second, like, oh, wait, oh, no, never mind.
We'll be fine.
We're going to talk to Uncle Mike about what he eats competitively. The whole show. It's incredible.
Beet chips.
Oh, you guys. Hey.
Beet chips.
Hockey season is here. Congratulations to all the guys that made the teams. If you want to compete and keep that level of awesomeness right up here, I highly suggest you check out superskillshockey.ca. That's where you'll find our buddies over at Super Skills Hockey. They are in the Martinsville brand new rec center, right above the ice service, looking right over top of it. It's a super futuristic room at the end where you'll see it. Got all these crazy lights. They got shooting lanes. They got puck handling area. They got the ice treadmill. State of the art. They have guest coaches that come in that you can see that Swaggy P in there not too long ago. They do so much cool stuff. So if you're looking to get that next level of hockey awesomeness, it's waiting for you over at Super Skills Hockey. Just head to superskillshockey.ca. That's two. How you guys doing? You holding up okay?
I'm feeling really good.
You guys look like guys that have a lot of breath. And I'm very jealous of how much you guys are
Nice and
breathing.
relaxed. Breathing normally.
Tomorrow.
Right amount of oxygen.
Tomorrow, we got a big day over at Cosmopolitan Industries, 1 p.m. to 3:30. It's the open house. If you've ever wondered what goes on there, I've been asked many, many times, Gary, when your Auntie Susie goes to work, what does she do? And I always respond, piss people off, nonstop. Very sassy. But she also tears up books and does a bunch of other really, really cool stuff. And the whole point of Cosmo is to give adults with disabilities a place where they can live a normal life, a place they can go to just like you and I, do a job, go home, all of that. It's critical. It's so, so important for these people to have a standard of living that they deserve. And Cosmo bringing that all the time. So the doors are open. That's the big one right across the back from WABC. I got this right here. What's that, like 33rd Street and I don't know, there's avenues there. It is a fantastic facility. And yeah, you can walk around, get to know people, learn how stuff is done. It's a very, very, very cool thing going on over at Cosmo with the open house tomorrow, 1 p.m. it gets going. Go by, say hello, and learn all about it, man. It's really interesting stuff. And then in November, we got the Spirit of Cosmo Breakfast, where we hand out an award to people helping with Cosmo and other big, big causes within our city. It's the Spirit of Cosmo Award, and they give it away. We raise a bunch of money. I joke, it's the only time of year I get up at 6 a.m., and I do it happily, and we go in there for breakfast and all sorts of silent auctions, 50-50, the whole 9 yards. You can get tables and tickets. Head to Cosmo, and they'll get you hooked up with that. And finally, as you've seen behind us and on the banners below, the Elmwood Fall Feast, the apple of my eye. I remember the first one like it was yesterday. I was emceeing, and it's so cool that to be a part of it at that capacity where I was sort of like the mouthpiece for why we're raising this money, what we're doing with it, where it's going, and all this stuff. And to see it evolve now from like, it was a very small, but they were out at Wind's Edge once, and we were out at like the Fox Still Brewery or the other way. I think we found a permanent home now at Prairieland Park, which is also where the Spirit of Cosmo Breakfast is, which is very cool. And we will be there October 28th. That is the day it goes down. And I'm excited. Last year I had to do a food bank event, so I didn't get to participate fully. This year I'm going to be there just as a fan of all the Incredible Angels doing their stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Not having the stress, as you guys know. If I have an event I'm speaking at, I used to take about 2 or 3 days before it, where I'm just a puddle of not goodness because I stress so much about my phobias and my fears of speaking in front of people. I know, why did you choose this job if you're so, because it's the only thing I can do. I'm no Uncle Mike. I don't know how to fix stuff. I don't know how to cook. All I know how to do is carry a conversation. So I sort of forced myself into it, but each and every time it eats you up until you're done. And this is the first year I'm going to be there beginning to end, get to see everybody, hug everybody, shout everybody out. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. ElmwoodYXE.ca/Fall Feast is where you can get tickets as well. You can get a whole table, or you can just make donations. All of it helps as we try to help transport all of our brothers and sisters around this beautiful city to the Blades games, to the Berries games, to the bowling alley, all the good stuff. So we say it all the time, do those good things, okay? Do those good things, and this world will become a better place. That's another opportunity for you to do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, live reads all over the place. We got a website. Royal Anders should be here by now. He didn't text me saying he's not coming, did he?
Suspicious.
He's usually here by now. I'm getting a little worried.
We'll send a search party out for him.
We should. I was going to tell him, I'm going to send them to you right after, but now I'm going to forget again, so that's funny. He needs 2 more sort of gimmicks for OK Bloomer and for Recovery with Cal, and then the full website will be updated. It's going to be fantastic.
Nice.
Just like the email, minus the contact, and the @ sign. We like to go like this. There. We also have an email. If you have a fundraiser, you have a charity, you have an event, you have a business that could use some eyes on it, if you need to be seen and heard, please reach out, okay? I say this each and every time, and I mean it each and every time. This is the only time in your life a deal will truly be too good to be true. There's nobody sitting on a throne way, way up taking 4/5 of all the money coming in. Everyone here is here to get comfortable. No one is here to get rich. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of, just send us an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Man, see, whenever I know we're going to try to harmonize a bit, I go out. I gotta stay in. I go out of the pocket. I gotta stay in the pocket. When we record it for real, it's not going to be fun. We're going to make sure
we'll tighten it up in post-production.
We'll get it.
Some auto-tune in there.
Yeah.
You want a tapestry of color.
Oh, wow, great voice. This guy knows how to sing. The reason I'm so sweaty, the reason I'm out of breath and everything that's been going on right now is because of this. The Twitch stream, ladies and gentlemen. We were in a grind. We took out the Titan. We opened up the water. We sent the tsunami through. We killed everybody. And then we got to the boss, like the end boss of this first, I guess, version. There's 3 games, sort of in one. This is part 1. And then I got to the boss, and Brandon was like, okay, I'm going to just go in for a quick pee. When I come out, we'll really work on it. I'm like, okay. So I just hit the guy once, and then the guy hits everybody. Like, that's a nasty move. And then 2 turns later, he goes again, and he cleared out our entire team. And that cleared out our entire 3 hours of streaming that we had done this afternoon. We got, I don't want to use too brutal of a term, utterly destroyed is what happened. But we do have this song. You can't hear it. I'm shining first. Anyways, you check out twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. I believe on Thursday, we're going to be playing a game called Broforce as Phenom is going to be coming in for that one, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So be sure to check that out. We love the Twitch. All right, you guys. Next order of business. Have you been watching any baseball lately?
I'm back, baby!
Your video is so sad.
Oh, man. Basically, now we're completely addicted, as I knew it was going to happen,
Yes,
and I
of
don't
course.
feel so shameful because it was such a big part of my life.
A little bit of context. This guy, when I first met this guy, all we did was talk baseball. Him and his brother Murray. Murbs, you and I, every time you come over to Jam with Noel, it was baseball talk. What do you think of this guy? What about this guy? Where's this going? And they had all the answers. Before we get to LB, are you noticing this stupid light keeps like cutting in and out a little bit?
I thought I was just having a seizure.
Yeah, because it was doing this yesterday too. See, he put effects on it.
No, I accidentally put effects on.
I know. I was hearing.
That's kind of a
It's way better than the strobe light you had it set up as before.
kind of a wimpy effect though. Like it just kind of like
What's the name
slightly
of this
dims
effect?
every like 5
That's
minutes.
the
or
strobe light.
so.
There it is. What was the name of the effect that like every 5 minutes it just goes like
Ghetto.
Auto suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the angst. All of the angst. That's really good. All of the angst. This is fun. Where's the
I mean,
thunder,
at least
bro?
that's like
This is Halloween. Is
something.
this a Gary Scaries promo here, dude?
That actually could be good.
That would be.
For all of October, you should do a fog machine in here. That'd be great.
Smoke machines and laser beams. I got a smoke machine guy. I do.
I've got a smoke machine that we're set because we've already started decorating for
Of course.
Halloween.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's your first Halloween there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go all out.
That'll be for another
Well,
time.
it's starting to pick up a lot of momentum. I'm not gonna lie.
Gary said we're not allowed to talk about this,
Next
but I
week.
really want to.
Don't blow it.
right.
Next week. This is
we'll
a
get into
tease
it.
for next week.
That's right. So we'll get, because we don't have that much time left.
No.
Thank you very much, LB. I thought I was losing it yesterday. We were in here, and producer Brooklyn and I, and as we're running the pre-tapes, the lights are still on, and it's like, I'm like, after about the 7th or 8th time, I'm like, Brooklyn, you seeing this? She's like, yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, okay, make sure I remember to tell LB. Yep.
Well, you are crazy.
But, well, yeah,
Right.
obviously. And how long did it take me to tell you? Like, I was supposed to tell you right when you got here this morning. It's literally 10 hours late.
Within
but
a
we got
day,
there.
that's not bad.
We got there. You know who
It's
isn't
excellent.
late? the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Tonight in New York. Got your Jays. That's the Sportsnet joining music, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
I actually did do a metal cover of that.
course
It's
you
on YouTube.
So I'm talking about. This guy was a super fan. Life got in the way. We got him back. Are you guys in yet? Have you watched a pitch of the Blue Jays? This series against the Yankees?
Yes.
Ooh, mama. You've seen a pitch?
I've seen a pitch.
How many?
I've seen a few pitches. I saw like highlights,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
and they
I
like
still follow it.
stomped them pretty bad.
Twice.
And then that dude,
Trey Yesavage.
the grand slam.
Oh, no, that was Vladdy.
But did he also get another home run that game?
Probably.
That
He
is
sucks against.
wild.
He has more hits in this series right now. They played 2 games. He has more hits in this series than the entire Yankees team.
That's wild.
He's 6 for 7 right now with some walks.
Pitching.
Why are the Yankees so balls? Is it the pitching?
The pitching lights out. Yes, it is
Really?
1,000%. The Yankees are very, very good. Have you watched any yet? So tonight, no, it's okay. We're
What are
gonna
you
get
doing tonight?
We are going to get you in.
Okay, that's why I didn't say it on the mic, so
Yes,
they
of
can't
course.
hear me if they're listening to the podcast.
That's right.
I just say nothing.
Yeah, I always
I
forget.
mean, I've
we
watched
haven't.
them at your place, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's gonna be on here right away again.
A couple minutes.
Audio versions. You can check them out. I'm pretty sure all of our shows have audio versions now. LB, that sound about right? Do all of our shows have audio versions now too? Find them anywhere your audio. Well, this is the AOA one. We used to post it to the place, but it was so much extra work for something that was being posted.
Yeah.
So this is the AOA edition of your show. The Blue Jays, they are in New York. They're up 2-0. They sent out, so their pitching staff has been ravaged by injury. Okay, Jose Barrios, who was their opening day star, like this guy's a stud. He went down. Well, he didn't even go down. And this is sort of a little bit greasy, but they decided he was the odd man out for Trey Yesavage to come up and make his debut. So Yesavage is a 21-year-old kid. He started the year in like single A, climbed every level of the minors, came up, and to make room for this guy, they had to drop another guy and move Jose Barrios, who was the guy, to the bullpen. Jose Barrios didn't like that very much. Then a week later, he had an arm issue. So Jose Barrios goes down with an injury. Chris Bassett, who's their wily veteran, the old guy who loves to hit his spots, he'll eat innings, great guy. He goes down. And all of a sudden, the Blue Jays are sitting here with, it used to be, they had like 7 guys. You only need 5 for a regular season rotation. And this is a 5-game series. So you got to win 3. First to 3 wins your 5-game series. This is the American League Divisional Series. And you only need 3 starters for this. So tomorrow we'll be breaking this down big time. That's when we sort of do our big sports day. But we were talking about who's going to start in the playoffs for the Blue Jays. And I was the only guy. Like, guys, you got to start Yesavage. He had his big opening start where everyone's like, this guy's really good. I'm like, I don't trust the old guys. I don't trust anyone else. I want this kid starting. They all laughed me out of the building. Guy's far more intelligent than me when it comes to baseball. Like my old baseball coach, Adrian Balarza, aka Coach Number 1, joins us from Melbourne, Australia. He coached me in Bantam. And so clearly he knows a lot more about baseball than I do.
And they laughed at you and you
Laughed
brought
at
that
me
up.
like I was crazy.
I hope they're eating crow now.
I tried to get them to eat it, but they wouldn't. No, like I sent them a message. I went onto our group chat that's on the social media, whatever it's called, Messenger, and I told the guys in the middle of his performance, because he struck out, just to give an idea, first guy in the history of all baseball, to come in and pitch 5 1/3 innings and not allow a hit and strike out 11 guys. First guy to ever do it. And in the middle of all that, I sent a message. I'm like, I'm overcoming all of my fears. I'm opening this messenger. And every time I do, 1 million messages, hate all of it. I said, I'm overcoming all this just to tell you guys, this kid is doing exactly what we wanted to. I'm so pumped for this guy. I didn't say, oh, look at me, I'm right. But I sort of nudged at somebody give me a little bit of sugar for this call, right? Like, this is a huge call. Not a single one. Like, yeah, he's doing really good. Yeah, how did nobody see this coming? It's like, oh, you guys.
Oh.
So tomorrow we're going to unload on him. But this kid coming up and doing what he did is unheard of. Like, it's literally never happened before. So the team is riding this. A lot of people out there now are saying, okay, you're up 2-0 against the Yankees, but now you're in New York where the Yankees are far better, and your 2 best pitchers, and Kevin Gausman and Trey Yesavage, have already pitched. Everyone's saying this is where it turns, and this may go to 5 games because they got 2 more in New York, and if the Jays can't finish it, the final deciding game will be in Toronto, Game 5. And if that doesn't amp you enough, I don't know what else I can tell you. This team is on the verge of doing something that hasn't happened since 1993. The riot. We remember all of this stuff. Do you remember the last time the Jays won?
I do.
This is huge. And they are literally 1 win away from going to the ALCS, which is the American League Championship Series. And then you got to win 4 there, and then you're off to the World Series. So technically, they are 5 wins away right now from going to the World Series. That's how close they are. Is this not, like, I'm looking for your Blue Jays boner, and it's like non-existent.
As you get older, things don't work as well as they used to. It's harder to
We're not talking about mine. We know you're the most manliest dude out here, including downstairs. So what would it take for you to get into this team? If this isn't it, what will it take for a guy like Uncle Mike?
It really has nothing to do with the team or how well. It just comes down, I think, to my time, my daily allotment.
That's okay. That's the answer.
Time, my accessibility.
You need a day off to watch baseball. That's what it would take.
It's not you, it's me.
Right.
That's baseball talk.
It's not you, baseball. It's just me.
No, the baseball saying it's not you, it's me, because baseball doesn't want you.
Oh, man.
Well, then I don't want baseball either.
Baseball is not trying to pull you in, but the Blue Jays would love a little bit more
when
support.
he got that curtain call after it, and you see him walk out, and you've got this like 45,000 fans, like
That's a lot of people.
that just gave me so many chills, and you can see like that's what it's all about, not just for like athletes, but like musicians,
moment, man.
performers.
It's your moment.
You do something great, and everyone sees it, and it's like
something that's never been done
that
before.
Feeling will like be the best feeling of his life.
And he's such a stud, too. Before the game, like he made, what was it, 3 starts in the history of his Major League Baseball career. 3 times he started, 21 years old. He's sitting there in front of the New York media. And he's just chilling. He's just like this, like, yeah, it was baseball. And then they say, so what's your take on this? What do you think is going to happen? How are you feeling? He's straight up, looks dead in the camera. He says, I was built for this. That's how he answered the question. It was like a mic drop. It was like, all right, tough guy. We'll see you on the ice, And he skates out to that mound, and my God, I'm telling you this. I've never seen a performance like that. In that high level, in that situation, the amount of experience this guy has. And the first thing they asked him after the performance, like, so, how are you feeling? Wow, this is crazy. First thing he says, like, yeah, I only had one choice, and that was to do exactly what I did because I told everyone before the game I was built for this. It's like, I didn't want to be a liar. So, and just instantly won the room over. Like, this guy's got charisma. This guy's in there learning from all these wily veterans. Like, not since the days of, like, Juan Guzman and Pat Henkin have you had homegrown guys like this that you can cheer for. And it's just so crazy to me that this team, and today they are not favored. They were favored for the first 2 games, which is pretty crazy as far as gambling goes because the Yankees always yank. But I will say this. Today the Toronto Blue Jays are underdogs. I believe Shane Bieber is on the mound, who's the former Cy Young Award winner, a guy they brought in for this exact moment today to pitch against the Yankees. It's going to be crazy, man.
So why, like, home field advantage in baseball? Like, is it like the fans being like, you suck?
Well, having last bat definitely helps.
Also
that's,
true.
That's a huge.
Oh.
So when you're the home team, you pitch first. So when you're an away team, you will get 9 attempts because there's 9 innings, 9 at bats. But if you're the home team, if you finish them in the 9th, you don't get that bottom of the 9th. So it's sort of like an extra little, hey, here you go. But it's a hey, here you go because you're losing or tied. So there is a lot of advantages to it, not to mention the crowd, like you say.
Yeah.
As we all know, New York crowds can get a little bit
I'm
aggressive.
walking here.
Yeah, I'm walking here.
Well, and having access to your home field hot dog.
That's it.
Because, it's like it's
Yeah.
going to taste different stadium to stadium.
Yes.
We
That is
definitely
an
talked about this
excellent
one.
point.
That Chicago dog in
see?
the Cubbies dog is
Exactly.
great.
There you go.
They call it dragging it through the garden or whatever. It's,
Now
I still want to do that. We're going to do a hot
fired me up
dog.
again. How did we not start with
We're
this?
doing a hot dog.
We literally have a guy who has a hot dog
Yes.
toaster. Everything
Well,
we
kind
need.
of.
We're gonna
Well,
steal. We're gonna
removed.
steal.
Once
the
removed.
sad part
or
of the
whatever.
story was
We're gonna
everybody-
steal.
Doesn't actually.
We're gonna steal it
Borrow
from
it.
away.
It's like this hot dog toaster is going to be famous. It's going to be on the TV.
We're gonna borrow it, and we're never gonna get it back. It's gonna be a part of the set.
And then
it's
everyone's
just
going to make
hot
like
dog time.
Chicago dog,
Ching.
New York dog,
Yeah.
Guatemalan dog. I don't know. Whatever.
Dogs from around the world.
Yeah.
I have a wild dog that I make.
Okay, hold on. Before we get there, this is the All That Eggs edition of Your Show, hanging out with Uncle Mike. We got the barber in the house. He's about to tell a fantastic story. I'm so excited for you because this is going to be the story that goes viral. It's going to put the barber on the map. We also got Matt from all the bands. I do want to talk about Sunday night.
Yes.
As well. We'll get to that first, this story. We're going to finish with that one. So
Take it away.
Well, it's not. It's a recipe.
Okay.
A story.
Get out your pen and paper, folks.
we're already losing him, barber. Come on.
Okay. So I take a hot dog, and I like the larger dogs.
Yeah, like a
My
top
bend to
dog.
meat,
Harvest? Okay.
bun to meat ratio has got to be right. But I slice it down the middle, open it
I
up a
believe
little.
it's called butterflying.
Yeah, nice.
A butterfly, yes. And I will put a cream cheese based dip on the inside,
My belly.
and then I will wrap bacon around it.
I support this.
And
That's not a hot dog anymore, dude. That's like next level shit.
and then I
What do you call that?
Smoke it. Just like a fancy hot dog.
I would have called it a whistle dog.
You know, our buddy the Wing King, Neon Flamingo, rec hockey. Anytime someone would have a really good game, when we get off, he goes, "You're getting a whistle dog tonight. We're stopping at A&W."
Nice.
It was like the player of the game tree, thanks to the Wing King.
Can I play on his team?
Well, you'd have to play good enough to get the honor of the whistle dog.
Right.
And you'd have to say it, whistle dog.
Whistle dog.
Whistle dog.
Before it gets cold, I could bring a barbecue here.
Oh, I have one right up there.
I want to bring my barbecue.
Okay, yeah, no. Push it down the block, by all means. I'm with
We
you.
could like charcoal up some dogs.
Or do you know what you could do is tie it to your Trix sport bike.
Yeah.
There you go. A little trailer.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Mobile dog delivery. Cooks while it's on the way over to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign me up. Fresh dog.
Ideas are rolling.
You're telling me the second that dog comes out ready, it's going into my mouth within seconds?
Yeah. I have a cannon that shoots it.
There you go.
Open up. I would love to get a hot dog to the face from a hot dog cannon. I really would. Like, I know it would like break my face, but for 1 second, it'd be
Worth
The
it?
slow-mo
I've made
camera
it.
footage would totally make
Dude,
it
it'd be
worth
the cover of Vulgar Display right there.
It'd be a
fantastic.
delicious hurt.
There it is. There was a big show this Sunday, and I say big because it was done a little bit differently as far as metal shows go, my friend.
Yeah, we never would play. I think this is the first time we've played Saskatoon on Sunday. Like, you'll play a show out of town if you're touring, but what was happening is there were some bands coming from the east and some bands coming from the west. We've played with all of these bands before, and they were kind of converging over Saskatoon on Sunday.
Saskatoon!
And they were asking us, hey, could we do a show? And we're kind of like, it's Sunday, this or that.
And keep in mind, poor Matt's been playing shows for 3 different bands.
Yeah,
like
I
for the
got a lot of
last year. This is probably the most shows we've ever played in a year, hey? By far.
No, but
Don't make me look like an idiot.
well, it's
That's
just,
a big
when
no.
we used to tour all the
You
time.
didn't even think about
Yeah,
it.
when
eh?
you would tour, you could get so many shows back to back. But this has been a busy year for sure.
Yeah,
I'd
so
say,
busy.
I'd say the most in the last
Okay,
decade.
That's better. Thank you. We should
It's
have
in the
started
top
there.
10 of busy years.
I do forget that this guy has been road tested numerous times.
But tours
Over his
aside, maybe.
Yeah,
like
tours aside.
individual
Take it away,
individual
tours.
shows.
Yeah,
right?
individual
So-
shows. That's
yeah,
the
I would
gimmick.
say,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
for
I'm
sure.
helping you out.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I noticed very early.
The band Scepter, they're from Ottawa, and
Scepter.
Yeah, we had played with them. I'm gonna say in 2018 or something, and they've actually got a singer from another band that is no longer called Traveler, and he's kind of a guy like. He is a traveler. Like right now, he lives in the States, and he was singing for Scepter or whatever.
Not
Like,
to be confused with, it's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be
oh,
with you.
yes.
Continue.
So yeah, he brought his little like scepter or whatever from like the States, and it was like a whole thing or whatever.
yeah.
And apparently he didn't even use it for every show until like the Saskatoon show. And we
Like,
just
are we
like
talking like scepter? Like
it's
a wand?
it's a scepter, yeah. But yeah, they were just fantastic. They opened up the night like it was kind of like everyone was good, so we just arbitrary like untimely headline because it's respectful because
Right.
you know we're
Local.
bringing
Yeah.
So it was us Tower.
Name value.
Yeah, Tower Hill. We had played when we did
another
those striker shows. I think it was last year. They're kind of like
Yeah.
Iron Maiden, and the guy's got like a falsetto-y voice, and yeah, they're a fun time. He again had some sort of like sword that he was wielding around.
love the
Yeah,
gimmicks,
there's like
man.
there was a lot of dorky stuff happening.
Oh, I really should have. I'm sorry I didn't make it. I really should have been a better
Then
person.
Hazard, these guys are probably like I love all the bands, but they're one of my favorite bands from Canada. It's a drummer singer.
Well, we
they're
like
just-
those.
Yeah, straight up thrash, and the guitar player, Torin Shadlich, I think is his name.
That's a tight name.
Again, one of my favorite guitar players. Like when he was warming up with like Van Halen stuff and just super tasty licks.
Then, just total side note, as a guitarist, do you guys notice what tunes guys use to warm up?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Like Tim, his go-to is like I just always.
You take a mortal man.
Put him in control.
Why you become a god? We were talking about Megadeth earlier today. Poor LB didn't know Tornado of Souls. Broke my heart.
That's probably the best solo.
Do you know what I
metal
should have
solo
said to him?
of all time?
You literally saw it be played live.
That's right. In slightly different tuning, but he did. He saw that song live.
When we were at the Black Cat watching our boys? There he is.
Yeah.
The eyes of the tornado. Anyways, continue.
So
Warm-up
it's like,
songs for guitars.
If we keep going with the warm-up songs.
Well, I know Noel's warm-up song was it's the Crossroads.
Yeah, he'll always do that.
Yeah.
I tend to not play the songs just because it's kind of like, if
you don't want to get judged by fellow guitarists.
Exactly, you end up screwed. I like just doing like certain rhythms, like
Don't sell yourself.
Basically just kind of get the old rhythm chops and then maybe a little 3-octave run of some sort of minor shape.
Music.
That's my go-to.
Yes.
But
Sorry, I derailed.
I'd
Yes,
say
back to
in
the show.
general, it was just like very well, great turnout. Like all of our friends showed up. Which
For
was
a
really,
Sunday,
yeah, it was
which is
really
so
good.
hard
Like
to do.
it didn't. I don't want to throw the venue under the bus, but like the changeovers like could have been a little bit better, and we got on a bit late. Like we wanted to be on by 9:30. I think we were on at 10:30, which is kind of like for a Sunday.
And you wanted to get out there by like 11, right?
But it was still like a lot of people. Some people had to go. I get that. Everyone works, but a lot of people stuck around. There was great energy, and like we had cut a couple songs from our set, knowing that it's like, man, we don't want to keep people around. We just want to give. And had some moshing and like good crowd response, and we're like, okay, guys, we're done. You guys can go to bed. And they're like, one more song, and we're like, oh, I don't have a. Wait a minute, we cut songs. We do have one more song, so yeah.
Boy, are you in luck.
But yeah, it was good. The one thing, again, not to throw the venue under the bus, but like apparently they had like a water advisory, so there was no water.
Oh,
but
no.
then they had like a Culligan machine, but it was just like ornamental, like it didn't have any. So like your kind of options are you can buy the $5 bottle of water or not. So I like got there early in the day and I didn't drink all night, like, and normally I'll have a beer before the show, but I was kind of getting a little upset about just like the way things were
going.
Like it was going slower than I would have liked. Like it was all good, but
Like time-wise.
I'm one of those guys. If I'm not in like a perfectly good mood, I don't like having any booze in my system because I just feel like it's
an agitator.
It's not a it's an agitator.
See, for some of the
That's a
people
good
out
tip
there,
for
that's
scales.
an entire reason to quit. So good on you for having to handle that.
But yeah, so I didn't drink anything, like no water, no anything. Got home at after 12, and I woke up the next day with a hangover because I was dehydrated from not drinking any water and sweating it all out. But it was just awesome, and I feel like this is gonna be one of those shows I'll look back 5-10 years down and be like, that was cool.
You're
and we
helping out
set
the
the
boys.
stage as far as we hooked these bands up on
That's it,
a
helping out
Sunday.
the boys.
So now
Down the
there'll
road,
be
guess who's gonna be there for
reciprocity
you?
for
Of
us
course.
when we're playing in Ottawa or playing.
And I can
Edmonton,
also
Calgary.
tell by how you're talking here. LB, you want to go ahead and wake up Frankie for us, bro? Thank you very much. I can tell by how you're talking. Frankie is playing, by the way. There was no after party.
There was.
Like
but
at your house.
It
Like
was
last time you had
no.
a show with guys that were in town, you showed them a great time till 4 a.m. and you paid the price for an
No,
entire
it was
week.
Aaron, Bootsy, and I snuggling.
Okay.
It was the after party.
That's pretty good too. Pretty good.
I like kitties.
Fellas, we did it. Another show in the books. Barber, got any closing remarks for our friends out there?
No, I mean, one of these days I do want to tell my Cosmo story, but like that's for another show. Every time you do the live read, I'm like, I should bring up my like past. But that's just teasing, so like stay tuned, folks.
Dang, you're so good at teasing. Jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy. What about you, young man? Manliest man I know. Anything going on? Damn 20 promo code still going strong.
That
Get
is
20%
going on.
off all your Uncle Mike's products. UncleMike'sNatural.com. Check it out. Support this man. All right? He's a beautiful man.
I was just saying I'm due for a lot of my products.
Me too.
Need to re-up.
Me too. I actually need. I'm worn out my sack that holds my
Oh yeah.
soap shards.
How hard are you scrubbing?
Pretty hard. Pretty hard.
Hard one.
It's, you know, it's like once you told me that hemp is not going to create mold, I'm just on that thing all day.
Oh, yeah.
I'll spend a good 10 minutes just
But,
scrubbing
you know,
away.
you fall asleep eating chicken wings. You wake up, you gotta chisel that off.
He gets it.
Thing.
Yep.
He gets it.
Yep.
Great job, you guys. Blue Jays, first pitch set to go about an hour from now. Be sure to support. One win away from going to the American League Champions Series. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully it'll happen. Tomorrow we'll be back with the All the Way Around table, and we will go nothing but baseball. We'll break it all down as it's so exciting right now, you guys. We talk about it every week, literally now. Jays are going, Riders are going. They could be clinching. Like, there's a lot of really good things. Blades got started, Topper's going, Huskies going. It's sports season.
If the Jays like make the World Series, are you gonna like scope out spots to riot in, or like?
Oh, wait, we're right here.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
LB said it's fine. We can just have a big riot.
I will
My
loot
riot's gonna just be
some
ska
microphones.
dancing.
We're going to ska riot. It'll be great.
Mine will probably be a quiet.
Real
round.
big fish.
Quiet. Oh,
We're going to do it.
Yes.
What's that line? I think I need a beer. Great song from that South Park show. What was it? Basketball. Remember, do those good things, all right? And they will happen to you, and this world will be a better place. Enjoy the baseball today. We love it so much. Catchphrases!
Smell you later.
Go, Barber, go!
Eat more soup.
He's got it.
Don't forget the salad.